Okay, so now we'll be looking at the royalty tax system or the concessionary system or the licensing system of which is also a fiscal regime. So, what is a royalty tax system? This is a type of fiscal system that allows the contractor to bear all costs and risks of exploration and development. So, where the development does not become successful, the contractor will not recover costs from the country or from the host government. So, in this type of regime, the contractors have the ownership to the oil and gas produced and pay corporate tax on the related profit. So, cost recovery under this system. So, under this system, expenses are deductible for tax purposes, including capital allowance, operating expenses, and decommissioning costs. And in some jurisdictions, investment incentives, such as what we call capital uplifts. So, what are some of the key features in this arrangement? And this is what your examiner actually wants in the exam. So, the state grants petroleum exploration and production rights to the contractor. And you should know that the contractor also carries the risk of exploration failure. So if you discover oil, you own the oil that is in the ground. And if there's a commercial discovery and petroleum is being produced, the state will levy royalty on your production and taxes on your income as revenue to the state. And you have the right to export the oil or gas out of the country, less any domestic supply arrangement. So you have to give a country its portion to sell within its local market. So these are the key provisions, and these 5 points are worth 5 marks in the exam, the same as the features of the production sharing agreement. So when you're answering your questions, look at it well. We'll come and visit some of them when we go to the practice sessions. And then, what are some of the advantages of the royalty tax system? Now, to the contractor has exclusive rights to explore and prospect for oil in a predefined area. And the benefit to the contractor comes in the form of ownership over any oil and gas found. That is the advantage to the contractor. So you have the exclusive right to explore and prospect in a predefined area, and then the ownership over any oil and gas found is also the advantage. What are some of the benefits government enjoy? Government does not bear any risk of exploration failure as they are absorbed by the contractor. Let's look at the disadvantage. The disadvantage to the contractor is that contractors' costs may not actually be recovered, and all financial risk of development including exploration, are absorbed by the contractor. But for the government, oil and gas reserves not proven do not give enough assurance that the company's cost will be recovered. Yes, so government will not even get their royalty and the taxes as they should be. Now, that is it. What are some of the fiscal elements? The fiscal elements are how government generates money or how costs are allocated. So the fiscal elements in this regime just include the royalties which are levied on their production, and then the taxes. Those are the two fiscal elements. So we are going to now look at another system which we call the service contract.